Hello again. Right, ready for another instalment of our book that we're reading. I've still got my reading companion. Here he is. Here's Ray. A little wave. There he is. We've been talking all about the book. He's very soft and very cuddly. I'm going to pop him on his reading perch in a moment. You can look at his pictures. Hopefully he's not going to take a dive and fly off. Okay. So we'd left it that all three children in our story had met up and they'd gone back to the cavern kitchen. Now this chapter, called Tomorrow, starts with a picture of the three items that are in our story. The flute in the middle, the spoon and the sword. The cello is the one that's missing at the minute. So chapter 24, Tomorrow. Bathsheba Greengrass, Phoebe Limetree and Zam Zephyr sat at the large wooden table in the cavern kitchen. Phoebe was holding her cello, playing a soft, lilting song that echoed beautifully around the rocky walls. Zam leaned forward and carefully straightened the Warple sword, which Bathsheba had just placed on the table next to his runcible spoon. Bathsheba reached into her backpack and handed him Euphemia's flute. He put it neatly next to the sword and the spoon. They all glowed, bathing the three children in a golden light. "So we have this tree magic," said Zam. "But what do we do with it? Maybe we could help each other." "But how? The old lady made these things from the forever wood for a reason," said Phoebe, "and sent the lumberers to leave them for us to find. She wants us to use them, doesn't she, cello?" "I'm sure she does," said the cello, "but don't ask me how. I'm just a musical instrument." "You're much more than that to me," said Phoebe, continuing to play, and the cello chuckled, delighted. "Let's think. The flute belonged to the Pied Piper," said Zam. "Brocklin told me all about it. One of the rats took it when the piper was distracted. He was in love with the Duchess, and neglecting the rats, who were developing bad habits. The rat lost it. Lost it? Or was it stolen? If I know Euphemia Goldencarl," said Bathsheba. "Which only goes to show that tree magic in the wrong hands can cause a lot of harm. One thing is certain," she added, "this Warple sword is not meant for giant slaying." "But it's very sharp," said Zam, reaching out thoughtfully and touching the wooden handle. "And you're so good with it, Bathsheba." He paused, an idea coming to him. "You cut the chains of a giant slayer's wagon, so tent poles and gyropes at a Troutwine tea ball wouldn't be a problem." "And the music from the flute," said Bathsheba. "It charmed the giants for Euphemia. But imagine what effect your beautiful cello music could have on the townsfolk of Beam." Phoebe smiled and turned excitedly to Zam. "And you made your amazing gingerbread people with this spoon," she said. "I think you could teach that clockmaker a thing or two at the next awful Nightingale parade, Zam." "The next one's tomorrow, isn't it, Phoebe?" asked the cello. "And it's also market day in Beam. The whole town will be there," said Bathsheba. "Brocklin's taken a batch of my pastries for the next Grand Duchess's tea ball," said Zam excitingly. "He told me it had all been rearranged after the last one was cancelled. And that's tomorrow too. All these events are happening tomorrow." The music from the cello rose and fell as the children's plans began to fall into place. As dawn rose over the tumble-downs, three figures climbed from between the boulders and straightened up. Shielding their eyes, they looked up at the pink-tinged clouds, lit up from the sunrise, and made their wishes. "Stop the clockmaker and the tin men," said Phoebe Limetree. "Save the giants from Euphemia and the giant slayers," said Bathsheba Greengrass. "Free Balthazar and stop King Rat," said Zam Zephyr. Cloud horse, far from view," the three children linked arms and spoke as one. "Make this wish of mine come true." Just then, coming from above, there was the sound of beating wings. "They're here," said the cello. It's quite a short chapter. I wonder what the cloud horses are going to do and where they're going to take them.